Hey, everybody, what's up? It's Tipping the Scales. I'm your girl, Lachey Dawson.
Okay, that was fancy. I'm just Tyneeha, also
It's
known
not
as T.
just T.
I mean, I just felt like you put a little extra flair on that.
Yeah, because you got me hyped. Our setup before our taping, it's just hilarious. So I feel real silly right now. So I'm just over here like,
Well, for folks, what you don't know behind the scenes is I'm a whole technological hot mess. And they give me shit for it every time I set up, but who cares? Like, I have so many different strengths. So one of my opportunity areas is technology. Like, deal with it, okay?
Deal with that, okay? What's up, Tyneeha?
Oh my God, so much.
Yeah, so much. We have to check in. We have to tippers. We have to check in.
Yeah, every once in a while,
like
see how
with
things
each other
are going.
too.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I'm good. I'm recording from home.
Nice.
It's good to be in my house just because I have more space. Like my desk is much bigger. I have my standing desk, so I'm actually standing up right now. I hate sitting all day. I'm always sitting. So I'm super happy to be here. Do you like Nina Simone? Just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like not a music person. Like, I mean, I am, but I never know. Like, I don't go chasing it and looking for it. So if somebody's like, Shay, I'm gonna put you on. Yes.
Yeah.
But so that's how I've discovered most of the people I listen to.
Got it. But I love her. And I one of her songs kind of playing in my head, like it's a new life, it's a new day. And I'm feeling good. That's how I feel. It's a new life, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good.
Oh, I like when it's deep.
That's the best Nina Simone I can offer.
It's a new day.
Yes.
And I'm feeling good.
You gotta be the good. Like you gotta. That's how I feel right now. It's a new life, it's a new day, and T is feeling great.
That's so lovely to hear. I feel good too, but I also feel like super overwhelmed. Like there's so much going on. Like
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Like deadlines and like somebody's got a party on the 18th.
Yeah.
I got to make sure I schedule my flight for this time because I have this thing I want to attend with my friend. Like I have to go to this and I have to try and figure out when we're going to actually, plan our wedding. And, Nafis is going to go to doing his PhD. So he's applying for applications. Got to remind him to do that. He's taking a midterm. Like there's just like, there's like a deadline every day. And I'm just like freaking out because I'm like, am I going to make all the things that I need to make? And I'm going to make sure our household is great. Like,
yeah,
I just feel overwhelmed these days.
Well, the funniest thing, I'm so glad you said about Nafis because one of my girlfriends asked me today, of course, who's a tipper. She said, when is Shay getting married? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing. Like we should talk about like after the engagement, like all the stuff that goes on. Well, one, Nafis and I are not a regular couple when it comes to like schedule. Like we don't have like a routine schedule. Like he's constantly traveling, doing speaking engagements for mental health, etc. And also getting his second master's. So there's a lot of that. And he's trying to figure out how to align himself with different cohorts and do this and do that and do all this research.
Sure.
So he has a whole thing right there. Then I have a job that also is sports related. And sports is not one day, every day is the same. Like every day is very different.
That's what makes it exciting though. Yeah.
Right. So it's like, it's hard to line all that up into plan, but also financially, that's a huge commitment. We want to buy a house or buy property or something. That's a huge commitment. So we're just doing our research on pretty much all of those things. And we don't know where we're going to live next year. So then there's that because of school. So I might stay here for a little bit. Obviously, if I can work remote, I'll do that, with OT. So then it's just like so much that goes into actually deciding when to get married. So that's a long-winded answer, but yeah, that's like what I'm dealing with.
Just a lot going on. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's exciting though to plan a wedding. I mean, I would love to. I think it would just be fun. Just all the different details that goes along with it and what's my dress?
Don't like that at all.
How I'm going to wear my hair and, who's going to be in my wedding and what are they going to wear? Like, all those thoughts, but I think that's pretty exciting. No?
I hate it. I despise it, actually. So
Yeah.
I'm going to hire someone. They're going to do it all. I'm going to give my input.
Just sit back and,
I don't want any parts in it. I'm not a planner. I don't like doing any of that.
Definitely need a wedding planner for sure.
Yes. And I have one. She's just like, let me know when you're ready. And I'm just not ready yet. So I'm not ready for the actual event. So I don't know if we're going to get married before and then do an event.
Yeah.
Or that. I just don't know.
Yeah.
But, so
I have so much traveling. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to go to the wedding so I can be dancing and having fun. It's going to be an exciting time. And
I wish we could just work there and everything just planned already.
Right? Just blink our eyes like I Dream a Genie. And do you know who that is, by the way? You're too young.
Of course, of course. I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid.
I love I Dream a Genie.
Me too.
But I like her outfits. You know, I would love to be like I Dream a Genie for like Halloween or something. But
I agree. She's dope. Her personality was dope.
Wasn't she just badass? What's my girl? I have so much traveling to do over the next, a couple of weeks. So this week I have a work trip. So I'm in Miami. I leave tomorrow. I come back Thursday. And then I am the week after that, I'm in Phoenix stuff that week. And then I know I'm in Vegas for MJ BizCon in November. And then I'm also going to be back in Phoenix for the week of Thanksgiving with to kind of cook Mikhail with Thanksgiving. Then, I got to do my mama duties.
Of course.
So that's fun. And, it's just lots going on in T's world. Definitely has moved in a different direction. So I'm single again. I think that's like a mic drop. I know.
Oh, I didn't know if he was going to say it.
I'm saying this shit. I mean, the whole purpose of me is to be authentic and transparent.
And I love you for that. Let's just tippers, just give her.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm not going to lie, but
correct.
I wish him the best. Him and Benita. That's what he called me yesterday. So I just got fed up with that. Like, you can't call me someone else's name and expect me to be okay. So, but I wish him all the best. Him and Benita. What are you doing this fun? Anything fun this week? She can't control me. She can't. No one can.
I can't transition that fast. Okay.
What are you doing this week? Anything fun and exciting?
I just love you. This weekend or this week? Okay, this weekend is still going on.
I done messed her whole head up. She can't even focus, guys.
Because just shout out to my sis Tyneeha. She's a real one. I feel like you're like a Mike Tyson. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just keep like you eat them punches, and just come back with more. So I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
For saying that. Man. But this weekend still going. I have just been planning. I've been thinking about different things in terms of like how to be the best Shay. Like, I'm just trying to like get back in. Like, I go back and forth between schedules. I go back and forth between routines, and I'm just trying to find what's the best routine, right? Like, I always listen to a lot of podcasts, but like, I need to be the best Shay. I don't need to compete against anybody else. And when I say compete, I don't know what I mean when I say compete, because I'm not competing, but like, I just want to be the best Shay. So
be
like,
the best version of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to do inventory of what I did before and what I want to do now and what I want to do coming. Because there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of stuff going on. And I want to make sure I'm the best version. I want to make sure I'm well read. I want to make sure I'm well spoken about topics, being informed. On our pod too, I want to be better. I want to understand, are we doing the right things? I know we're adding value, but can we go deeper? So I'm just trying to do that more. Yeah. And I think that's where I've been at. It's just in this learning phase. I've just been like hoarding information, just trying to get it all in and how to externally extract it. If that makes sense. I don't even know if those words go together. But
no, I mean, I just love the fact that, you're never satisfied with complacency. Like you're always looking, you're never going to be complacent. You're never going to be status quo. Like that's what I love about you. You're always kind of pushing yourself towards greatness. You want to be the best version of yourself. You're never going to settle. That just goes to show how you're just relentless about everything in life. And I appreciate that. I respect it a lot.
Thanks, T. And I know you're the same way. I mean, you're competitive as hell. So not only, I'm sure, are you competing against being the best T, but also just putting out the best everything, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why you have to surround yourself with people like yourself. And, you know, our friends at Title League, like Title League thinks about how to grow every single day, you know, giving updates, coming on here, letting us know like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we've been talking to. These are the meetings. Like, exactly. Like, I want to contribute to those updates too. And the more that we do as a podcast, the more we do as a group, like the further we can go. So like, like I want to be ready when, you know, Kurt and Hong say like, this is what we're doing, you know, like, I just want to make sure that we're ready, and I don't want to be getting ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's exciting too, just to see us progress over the past year. Like we've learned so much on our pod. And I remember that first episode, we were like, what did we talk? It was just so, I don't know. Like now it's just like lights, camera, action. Well, once I get the lights, camera, action turned on, 25 minutes later, bam. That part hasn't changed, group, folks, because listen, tippers, like every time, you know, the more we grow, the more like, I feel like technology gets to be a little bit more challenging because we get a new camera. I'm like, oh my God, yet a new thing T has to learn. But it's fun. It's exciting. And, you know, it makes me happy. I mean, truth be told, you know, Shay and I, she's just such a good friend. So she knew that I was going through a breakup, and she literally texted me today earlier. It was like, are you okay? Are you okay doing this? I said, yeah, because what you can't do when you're going through any type of heartache, you can't shut down. Like, it's just so important for you to keep doing the things that bring you joy, that's fun, and you can't just give up. And yes, it's painful because I legit, you know, I love them. Like, no doubt about it. You guys know I love Brother Muhammad. And it's sad that it has ended, but at the same time, life is too short to be unhappy. Life is too short to stay in a relationship where you're not someone's priority. And when you feel like things aren't going right and the person is not willing to make the right changes, you gotta be strong enough to move on. Although, you know, it may feel daunting. And I'll tell you, like, it's like, for me, I said to myself today, I'm like, went for a nice little walk because it's sunny out, clear my mind. And I said to myself, I said, this sucks. Like, 45 years old, very successful, single again. And I also didn't want to like give my heart. Like, I fought that. Like Shay was like, T, just fall into it, give your heart. What happens just happens. And although I don't regret it, because you know, I can't live life with regret. I also know that sometimes people are in your life for a season, for a reason, and you learn from it. And you have to be strong enough to move on. And guess what? I have to do it all over again. So if I meet someone else, I'll give my heart again, because love is worth it. Yeah.
And I think you said something too there, like, you gave your heart, right? And anytime you give your heart, you can never regret that.
That's right.
Because I always tell you too, like, it's a privilege to experience things as a human being, right?
Yeah.
And so like, even when things don't work out the way you want them to, you still get something from it. You were very happy for a time.
Yeah.
And when you were no longer happy, you chose to do something about it. And that's life, right? And those are the valuable lessons that you teach people indirectly when they listen to you, when your son is watching you and saying, there are boundaries to, you know, being in my life. And I think when you love and you give your heart to someone, you grow. And so
I agree.
I think you say like, I'm 45, and like 45 is young as hell. So
I don't know.
I don't want you to think about that. You can say what you want, but it is. And you know, we're living longer these days. You look beautiful. Black don't crack. You. So it doesn't really matter about the age. It matters about getting it right. Meaning, you have standards, you have boundaries, you have things, you have deal breakers, you have things that you will and won't put up with.
Yeah.
And so if someone does not respect you in that way, when you continually communicate those things, then there's nothing wrong with saying, actually, I'm okay. And I always tell you too, every individual has a responsibility to make decisions that make them happy. So you can't control what someone else does. Someone has to do what someone has to do, but you only can control what you do.
Yep.
Right? Like it's not about us. It's
own.
never about us.
Yeah.
When you're going through something that someone maybe can't, maybe they don't have the capacity to give you what you need, you know?
Yeah. Yep. And I think at the end of the day, once you realize that it's making a decision and not, at the end, like I was funny because I was talking to a friend of mine's who's a male. And he said to me, he said, T, like your intuition is real. Like, I'm so glad that you did not try to put that off because your intuition is real and you have to make sure that you never forget that. So thank you. Shout out to my friend Billy. He's always been a good friend, been my friend for, gosh, has it been over 20 years now?
20 years? That's a very, very valuable friend.
He's having a baby too in December. So congrats to him and his wife. It's really exciting.
Thanks for helping T out
during
this time.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I know the tippers were probably not expecting that.
I know. Life sucks.
But this is a real show, right? And
yeah.
So these are real uptime, you always say in real time. These are in real time updates.
In real time.
Yeah.
But I'm excited too because I figured like I was never home because I was trying to make things convenient. Because he worked out of his house, so I try to be more flexible just to be there. So now that I'm home, I can do the things that I enjoy doing. Like going back to my hiking clubs that's nearby. I'm excited about that. I'm looking for another trainer too because the trainer that I had was in Maryland, and he was so good. I miss him so much. So I texted him the other day. I was like, hey, do you happen to know anyone in the King of Prussia area? He did.
He also could do virtual sessions though.
I know. I hate virtual sessions. He did, but I might do some when I'm on a road with him, especially because I'm in hotels so much with me traveling. Yeah. So I may do that, but I just like to have my trainer there. Yeah. I hate working out virtually when someone's giving me feedback. I just want them to be in person. So he did recommend someone in the area. So I'm going to check him out, see what's up with him. I'm looking forward to getting back my sessions in. I love working out with someone else. Like I think everyone has their own vibe on how they like to work out. We used to
work out together.
I know. I would love to work out with you. And our wonderful trainer that we had, I miss him so much.
Yeah, I just talked to him 2 days ago, actually.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He just got a new job. Damn, I forget the school. I always draw a blank when this camera's on. So annoying.
We miss you, Dom.
Yeah, he just got a new job. Can you move here? Really
can you move to Pennsylvania and King of Prussia so we can work out every other day when I'm here?
He's not too far away. I know that for sure.
Where is he nowadays?
We talked about it. I think he's...
What state is he in now?
I want to say Mississippi.
It's too damn far for me to work out with him, that's for sure.
Yeah, but so, and also I wanted to, now that you're home, I want to help you design your patio.
My patio.
So
yeah, it's
we need
so
to schedule
empty.
some time to do that. Yeah.
I thought about you the other day when I went out there and I was standing because there's nowhere to sit down, just looking at, it's like nothing on my patio but a grill and a plant.
That's what I'm saying.
And a plant doesn't, when you look out the window, the plant doesn't look that good. It looks like it's on his last leg.
What kind of plant is it?
I don't know. A friend of mine bought me a plant for my birthday but because I'm never here, I don't give life to plants. So I just told my friend today that I want to go plant shopping for in the house. I love plants. They don't love me. And my mother grows everything. Like she has a rose garden. She grows all these fruits and vegetables. Like she has a mean green thumb. I think her thumb is so green that she sucked all the life out of my thumb that she can't give me any. Like,
where did she say? Like, what do y'all hear this? She sucked all of it out of your green thumb. Like, get the freak out of here.
She did. She
didn't pass it on, you mean? Like
she left me with nothing. No, she took it from me. That's what she did.
What? She had you.
Thanks, Mom. You sucked out my green thumb.
Oh my God.
And now I kill all my plants because of you. Thanks, Antonia. I love you.
Oh my God. I know.
But I legit want to get some more plants. And I'm going to try so hard for them to live longer than a few months.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so Dom's at Mississippi State. That's where he's at.
Okay, Dom. She figured it out.
Okay. Yeah.
Dom, we miss you.
Strength and conditioning coach, Mississippi State. So he's, doing big things.
He's awesome. He's going to get those players right.
Our friend Dom.
Oh, Dom. So what's going on with your workout regime? Anything fun? Like what's your go-to right now?
I honestly have been doing the least. Like I go on my treadmill downstairs. I do that and it's not consistent. Like I'll wake up and get excited and do it because I've been doing intermittent fasting. So starting eating at 12, ending at 8. So I have coffee in the morning and then I'll go do my walk on the treadmill. I love
intermittent fasting.
I do too. And it's easy. For me, it's easy. Well, I would say sometimes like if I'm out with friends, that's hard because 8 o'clock, like that's hard.
That's my problem. I can start at 12, no problem. Just get up, drink some water, work out, have a cup of coffee. I don't know about you, but coffee basically is like the best appetite suppressant I've ever had in my life.
Yes, it holds me over. Yeah.
So I'm good with just black coffee. I'm good. But my problem is stop eating at 8. Yeah. Because sometimes I honestly don't shut my laptop until 8 and I eat and I come back on my laptop. And or if I'm in meetings, my meetings end late, if I'm on the road, like think about it. Like I'm going to be in Miami all week this week. And that's hard too. So what I've been trying to do is just try to eat as clean as possible when I'm in hotels. Because if you don't, you can be in trouble. I mean, I just think about, I was on the road for 10 days straight. Could you imagine like eating out in Vegas? I was in Vegas for such a long period of time.
Oh, I love Vegas. So yes, I can imagine it because I love it. So
no. Mikhail was like, Mom, what's wrong with you? I was like, I want out of Vegas. I've been here for a week. I want to go home.
I love it.
I don't love it. I don't gamble. So what's the purpose?
I don't gamble, but I don't know. I've been going there since I was a kid every summer. So I think I'm just like, it's like home or whatever. But
what I didn't do, what I want to do, and I'm going to try to plan it because I want to see a show. I want to see a magic show. I love like magic shows. And I had my team and no one from my team wanted to go, except we went to a comedy show. I always go to comedy shows. So
we need to plan then. We just need to do a whole planning schedule.
I want to see him.
I want to see all of that. I want to do all of that. I want to see all of that. Yes.
All right. Like you should come to Vegas when I'm in Vegas so we can see a show. Okay. I know I'm in Vegas I forgot which week in November, but I will let you know. I think it's like the week of November 14th. I'm in Vegas that week. So
yeah, let me know. That'll be fun.
Okay. So now back to your workout routine. So you felt like you're not as consistent. Is there anything that you love to do?
No one cares.
The reason why I asked, because Peloton is coming out with the row machine. I love the row machine. They have a rower.
I love the row machine too.
Okay. And you could take classes on the rower, just do everything like you do, like on my bike and treadmill, like you could take classes. So
less impact. That's why I love it.
And I'm so pumped for this rower that I think you could pre-order it. I think my pre-order mine's maybe tomorrow. Because I'm super pumped about it.
I live in an apartment, so I'm not going to be doing that.
So you could fit it. You could definitely
fit it.
It's not small, but it's like you could fit it like right alongside a wall or something. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll buy a house by next year and I'll get it. But I'm not getting it in here because I don't want to. The thing is, the last move was like I had too much stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to have all this stuff when I know it's temporary. So we have an amazing gym downstairs and they have a rower. So I will continue to do that. But I've just been walking on my treadmill and walking on the trail, which is not. And then I was doing Tuesdays and Thursdays with our strength and conditioning coach at OTE.
Oh, nice.
When I work from home, sometimes it's hard to like get there at the same time because of Atlanta traffic. Yeah. So that's not a consistent thing. And I need to do better with that. But like once the season is underway, like all the games like consistently are I think I'll get on a better schedule. But right now I'm piecemealing it together. So
okay.
I could be better, but I'm giving myself grace. So
I just feel when you find something you love to do, you're more passionate about doing it. Like I'm so pumped about going back hiking. I just signed up for 2 hikes next week on Saturday and Sunday, but then I realized that I'm flying to Phoenix next Sunday, so I won't go on that hike. And that hike is my favorite hike. Huh?
I say you have a lot of updates, so that's exciting.
Oh, I know.
From your hikes?
Oh, yeah. Always interested people on hikes too. So
yes, you always
have to be like stories. A tea with tea on a hike. So that's fun.
Maybe you can give the tippers advice on like how to find a hiking group and like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the process of like?
It's honestly very simple. I don't know, have you ever heard of Meetup?
No.
Yeah. So it's this app that I use that's called Meetup.
Okay.
And you could find not just hiking, but other outdoor activities. So let's say you love playing tennis. It will show you where you can find, tennis clinics. Let's say you are into cycling and you want to ride your bike. They will find you like a group where you can go cycling together. So I love it. That's how I found my hiking group outside of Philly. That's how I found my hiking group when I lived in Maryland. So I'm a big fan of Meetup.
I'm doing it. Meetup.
Yeah. So that's
I'm downloading it right now.
fun. And
I mean, living in Georgia, there has to be tons of outdoor stuff, right? Like,
yeah, I'm sure of it.
Okay, I gotta do this.
But what I didn't say, which is even more exciting, tonight is Eagles versus Dallas.
Oh my God. Eagles and Cowboys? Heck no.
Yeah, let's go. Those Cowgirls shutting you guys down.
The Cowboys always start off good and then they never finish strong. So like they get everybody excited. They get all their fan group, their community excited.
And the fans.
And then lay one at the end of the season. I don't get it. Well,
exhausting.
Eagles do that sometimes too. But
I know we do it, but who cares? We're talking about those clowns, not us.
I love me some Eagles. I'm a Philly person.
Right. You're a Philly. No. Yes, you're a Philly.
What do you call it?
Philly affiliate.
Affiliate.
Yeah.
I am a Philly affiliate. So I root for all Philly teams all the time.
So it's the night game. I feel like night games bring a certain level of intensity. And then you know what else? Today, like Sundays are like the best days ever. Like, so you got church for a good word. Then I have football Sunday. And then I have, come on, what's my favorite show right now? You know it. Comes on Sundays.
House of Dragon.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm having a whole House of Dragon.
And it's finally getting really good
at my house.
Good. Because it's finally getting juicy.
Yes,
like,
it's juicy.
I'm like, okay, dang, like Damon and them, they okay. Like, I don't want to tell if people aren't watching or they're like waiting.
But Damon's crazy. A good.
They're both crazy.
I know, but he's like good and crazy.
They're both crazy. Like, I'm over here like, but I understand the Targaryen line, so I'm not even mad, even though I'm like, ew. But I'm also like, well, ew. If the goal is to keep the bloodline pure, then it makes sense. But I'm also like,
that don't make no sense to me, sis.
Well, look, we're not talking about today's world. We're talking about then. Okay, so like, yes, it makes sense. But
it
then
did make sense to them. And that.
But then I'm over here like, you over here diluting the seed because your predilections. Like, what are you doing? Like, and then you want to like fight for them. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. So I got a lot of emotions going into that show.
I'm so pumped for it. So my mom's coming over. My brother's coming over. We're gonna have this whole thing. I like the king. He rides for his daughter. And I would be riding for my son.
Viserys.
Yeah.
I like Viserys.
I love the king. He doesn't play. Like his daughter, he goes all out for his daughter.
But he's also a good human.
He is a good human.
Like,
it's hard to find.
But he has to make king decisions, but he be riding for everybody. He rides for his wife, even though she has her own little things. But
I'm sick of her.
I'm sick of her too. Why does she act like she's didn't
so
rise
jealous,
to her position because her dad is the one who coerced her into.
He concocted that whole thing
so
to get
her
like, why
does
to
she
be
act
his
like
wife.
holier than thou? So
yeah, I'm sick of her.
Kind of like,
bye, girl. I'm done with.
And then also
done with the queen.
Oh, what's the knight's name? Who now is like the queen's confidant when he was sleeping with the queen, king's daughter.
He was sleeping with the princess,
Rhaenyra's daughter. Yeah,
yeah, I forgot.
I mean, with Rhaenyra,
but he's jealous too. He's a hater. They're all jealous of her.
Yeah, but I like her too because she's like, you know what? Like, I got to figure this out. Like, I'm a dragon. He's a dragon. We dragons, and we gonna figure this out.
Wait, could you imagine riding a dragon's back though?
No, bro, I could not.
Like be up in the whole wings just flying, fire coming out the mouth, and you're like holding on with the strap like they put on the horse, like the saddle, and you're like saddling a whole big ass dragon flying in the sky.
If I could, I would probably have a big ass ego. I can't even lie. Like I don't have one right now, but if I had a dragon, I would be Dracarys and everything.
Okay.
Dracarys. Like literally.
Dracarys.
Like
I'm I'm walking like a whole boss, walking down the street like, what?
Literally, like, say something.
I have a dragon. I will blow your ass
What would your
down to the
dragon's
ground.
name be? What would your dragon's name be? What would mine be?
I like Dracarys. I'm going to take that.
No, Dracarys is when they light it on fire. That's the command to light it on fire.
That's a command to the dragon.
Yeah, so Drogo is the big one.
Oh.
Right? Drogo's the big one. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I got to think of a dragon. Let's make sure next time we record, we name our dragons. But I would be so bad with my dragon, and I'm just waiting for someone to look at me the wrong way. It's like, you don't want this heat, bro. Literally.
Oh my God. I think I tweeted Dracarys one time because I really felt like I was like on fire.
You want to blow somebody else. And then it's just like, I don't want to hurt you, but I just want you to know that don't mess with me.
Yeah.
Like, I would look at you like,
the ground.
Yeah.
Where your feet are, like, and have you like, but
I don't.
No, we're not going to burn you up. We're just going to like, let you know. If you keep playing.
I'm going to let my dragon just look at you. Okay. Anyway, guys, this has been fun. Please continue to listen or watch Tipping the Scales wherever you get your podcast. Check out our YouTube channel. We love new tippers. And for those of you who are new to this journey, I always remind you, go check out our library. A lot of content out there. Great way to get to know Shay and I. Just kind of follow our journey. And we appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, and YouTube, stop playing. Put us on all the pages. Like, get that algorithm in our favor. Apple, stop playing with us because, we got that content. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's all.
Bye and thanks.
Bye.
See ya.